Hello, hello, and welcome to another Yap video where I yap about the state of PvE, how big updates change PvE, and what I expect for PvE. Right now, there's absolutely nothing on the agenda because of the 18 months mark having gone by, so I'm just gonna assume that nothing will ever come to PvE. And so the focus will now be on explaining how big updates, or updates in general, change the PvE in some way. And maybe other upcoming PvE events. I've actually heard that there is a possibility that Cosmic Crisis, which was a semi-PvE co-op event for Halloween, will be coming back in Season 16. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure Cosmic Crisis is just a Halloween event. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So, let me talk about the April Fools update instead, because the April Fools update actually changed PvE in a very small way, but a kind of funny way. And I've been playing a lot of PvE because honestly, I just found it kind of funny, and I haven't really been playing Ironclad like I should have because I was too busy playing Liberation. Because on Liberation, during the April Fools event, at least until they removed the googly eyes everywhere, they had googly eyes on all the characters, the NPCs, so Reggie and Claire, and every single NPC that runs out of the ferry. For some reason, they also had googly eyes on the artilleries.
The artilleries have googly eyes.
What?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No. I don't do that here.
Let me go and see it. Are you trolling me?
I'm not.
Oh, I see them. I see it. I saw it. I saw it.
I definitely saw them.
And googly eyes on the other characters, of course. So NPC Reinhardt, when he charges off the map for no reason, he has googly eyes on him. It was just funny looking at them spin with googly eyes. I don't have any footage of it, but yeah. Oh yeah, back to the artillery. Sorry. The artillery has two googly eyes in the middle of its eye, and yeah, someone in my squad when we were playing through said that maybe it's programmed to where every single player model or character model, sorry, not player model, because these are NPCs, character model that has an eye socket, they put the googly eyes on the eye socket, or like in front of the eye socket or something, right? And I thought, that makes a lot of sense. Because Claire and Reggie, you'd assume they'd have eye sockets, and every single NPC running out of the ferry also have eye sockets. And Claire and Reggie, their googly eyes aren't really lined up perfectly with their eyes, so it makes sense that maybe their eye sockets, their programmed eye sockets, are a little further away from their actual eye sockets or something. Just saying. And the artillery apparently has two eye sockets, even though it only has one eye. I think that's an eye. Maybe it's its face. I don't even want to look at the artillery that way. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's it's essentially what is going on with the update and how the big update in April Fools changed PvE. There's also one other big update that's changed PvE that I have to talk about. Actually, it's not the actual gameplay of PvE that's changed. It's an update that changed the monetization. And Overwatch is known for having great monetization, but this time I think it's bad for Overwatch, for Blizzard, to have it like this, because they might lose like a small amount of money by having this. Essentially, it's about loot boxes, right? So the Vigilante skin for Sojourn is in the loot box pool. And because it's in the loot box pool, some people might get it in the loot box, right? And if someone gets it in the loot box who hasn't bought the PvE, and they've watched all the cinematics, and they've watched the Sojourn cinematic, and if they didn't get it in the loot box, they would have bought the PvE in order to get the skin, because they're a whale or they're a spender, then Blizzard have lost a sale. So it's bad for them to have the Vigilante skin as something that is not only obtainable from one single source. But I'm not going to tell Blizzard what to do. They can do whatever they want, put whatever they want in their lootbox pool, because it does not really affect me as a PvE player, and it doesn't affect PvE in like the player base of PvE. Like if someone is gonna go and get the Sojourn skin and play through PvE and only get the Sojourn skin, they're not gonna stick around to play the PvE. Barely anyone does that anyway, but there's a small, very, very small, I can only hope, my channel's called Hopium, there's a very small amount of people that when they get bored from playing their comp matches, they play the PvE a little bit, you know? And they're at least a little bit interested in the PvE, maybe interested enough that they'll find my channel or find the PvE Discord, the unofficial PvE Discord, and play with other people, you know? So yeah, that's about the Vigilante skin as well. Still, really wish that they had added perks to PvE, and I think it also feels kind of bad that they're adding a whole talent tree to multiplayer, and they have all the talents, and they have all that, and they have a whole buy menu and UI to pick them, but you can't have it in the existing PvE. Granted, it would take some development. It would probably take some time to figure out what you would actually do to put it in the PvE. But I'm probably going to make another video way later down the line, probably when I'm done with the challenge, where I explain what I would do if I was a Blizzard to save PvE and actually have people play it. Because there is ways to do that. And I'm also going to make a video about Stadium after this one. But yeah, that's it. That's the update about what happened during the April Fools event. But yeah, that was it. And I hope you have a great day. All right. Goodbye.